these users have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat. Oh, I didn't know I was already on. I was just reading there's new standards for moderators. It's almost like a superpower moderator. So hello, my name is Kathy Cross Reese, and I am coming to you on, today is the 16th. Yes, it's the night of the 16th, but it is still the 16th here on the West Coast. And today I am sharing reflections for 2026, and I am going through the year day by day, and you get to go on this journey with me. I'm also reading Proverbs every day, and this month I'm reading it in the Passion Translation, as well as going along on the 31-day Wisdom Challenge. Oh, I'm looking at my hair. Sorry. So the 31-day Wisdom Challenge today, the guest speaker was Michael Jr. He is so funny. And he gave some advice today to Pedro that I took and shared the marriage quiz with my husband. So, and the advice he gave was key to, I believe, communication in marriages, communication in relationships, which has to do with the vertical, which is, human to human, and then no, I said it wrong. The horizontal, which is human to human, and then the vertical, which is human to God. And so when he shared that, I thought, wow, that was a aha moment, because it showed me that anytime there's a commitment, a bond, especially a covenant bond like a marriage, it's not just between the two people, it's between the two people and God. So it's like a triangle. And that if there's any side of that triangle that's not included in the, especially if there's a conflict. So here's the lesson I learned, is that if there's a conflict, that's an opportunity for growth. Conflicts definitely help us grow, because sometimes you don't even know what you are capable of, or you don't really know that you can make it through unless you are able to survive those challenging times and those challenging moments. And so today, that was the big lesson that I learned in that particular guest speaker, Michael Jr. Again, if you didn't hear all what I said, just know that the 31-day Wisdom Challenge guest speaker was Michael Jr. And go ahead and listen to that. It's free on YouTube. I think I will repost that as a video, and so it'll be on my channel as well. I'll have that as one of the saves for my podcast, which I'm doing every night. I was gonna say every day, but it tends to be every night. And so another thing I had going on today was the AI Summit with Alicia Little. She's kind of blowing up. She's everywhere. So I did sign up for her summit, but I wasn't able to sit and engage with it all day. So I did the VIP so that I can get the recordings. And, she offered a scholarship. So I went ahead and I recorded a video, uploaded it for scholarship. So there's a grant or scholarship opportunity where you could do a video. Sorry, one of grandsons. You could do a video and submit it for a request for scholarship. Now, here's the catcher. It expired yesterday, but I still was able to upload a video. So we will see.
Thank you.
If I don't get it because I was late, then that's fair, because I was late. But I thought, okay, if nothing else, it's practice. It's practice. And I'll do better in watching these deadlines to make sure that I don't miss out on those opportunities. So that was the highlight of my day. I do have a new listing that I need to get in online on the market. I did have closing today, so that was fun. It's fun. It was a closing of a house that I had listed, and they want me to put up a sold sign, but it's technically not sold until the other party signs and we record. But because the other party's overseas, I may go ahead and put that on and just let the other broker know that I'll put a sold on it. That way neighbors will know that it's no longer available. I thought about just pulling my sign and putting it on the next listing. But then the neighbors would say, hey, what happened? What happened? They would be curious. So, and neighbors are really who keep their eyes on the property, especially if they're vacant. So nosy neighbors are sometimes good neighbors when you're in real estate and you're selling property. Sometimes. There's a whole story on neighbors, but I won't even go down that track. Yeah, I won't do that. But tonight was a good night. Today was a good day. I'm trying to think what else I can share with you. Grandsons are here tonight, so I'm glad they're not running into the camera. They're too busy ingrained in their devices, like literally, they're praying to their device. At least it appears that way, but we're going to work on that because I have a tutor lined up for one of my grandsons tomorrow. Can't say that too loud because he's not too happy about it, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do to help increase that education, because sometimes they don't get it in school. Just saying, sometimes they don't get it in school. Oftentimes they don't get it in school. I feel like the educational system, especially in the public setting, is more of a regimented process that doesn't really teach kids to think, but it teaches kids to respond to cues. And I'm trying to teach them to think, to actually think. Even though they're in their devices right now, I'm really going to do that, teach them to think. So I am going to, okay, I'm not sure, my live chat isn't working. My live chat is not working. It's got some stuff on it, but I cannot see it. So I'm not going to worry about it because usually I can see the live chat, but I can't see it. So if you're saying something to me, I can't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight, and I'll figure out what's going on with my chat box, because it's not. Well, unless you're not chatting with me, and that's okay too. So peace and blessings. Have a good night or a good morning, good day. All right. Ciao for now.